York Knights head coach Mark APPLEGARTH, you through to the quarter-finals of the 1895 Cup. How did you see that performance?
I thought the first half were really clinical. We'd spoke about that all week. I think it's fair to say the first couple of games we've been a little bit wasteful in terms of ball in hand, and then obviously we as discipline. So I think we give one penalty away in that first half, and there were no handling errors from what I counted. So that was his easiest fix up, and we showed what we can do when we complete like that. So really happy with that. I thought second half we looked a little bit jittery, which always happens after you've had a couple of losses. So pleased that we showed some character and grit to get through that, but at the same time, I know there's a lot more to come from us. So happy to get that first win, but we're under no illusions too that we've got Halifax again next week, and we'll have to make sure we put 240 minutes like the first half together to be in the mix for that.
The attacking play seemed a lot smoother this week, and was a lot of that down to the fact you had Liam Harris back in the house? Yeah, Liam gives us that. I think last week against Toulouse we wanted to be tight defensively, which I thought we were, but at the same time I thought I could have probably got my changes better on that off the interchange, so I'll take a bit of flack for that one. I've got no issues there, but yeah, I thought his spine looked great today, and young Jack Potter coming in at full back, I thought he put his hand up to have a crack there. Obviously we took him out of the firing line near the end, just as Halifax were trying to get on top of him. So yeah, he'll be a lot better for that. But I thought it made a big difference having a settled spine as such there. So really happy with that. I just want to say too that Kieran Buchanan and Levi Edwards and Holyfield and Jesse to an extent as well, all playing out of position with the injuries that we've had over the last few weeks. I think they deserve a big rap too, because not once have they complained about it. They've gone on with the jobs. Obviously, if you're not a winger, dropping onto them wings can be a pretty daunting thing. And how they've gone about the business and just got on with it, I think it's been a credit to the characters and also a credit to the team and the cohesion that they've got. So, we've got some troops due back soon, and I just want to say, a special mention to them for playing out of position as well. And you have been doing it tough as far as selection goes, haven't you, this afternoon? Will Dagger missing and Jacob Gannon as well? Yeah,
Ganno's had to have an abscess removed, so hopefully he's not too long. And Will's been carrying a bump for a couple of weeks. He just didn't want to miss with the injuries that we already have. But listen, every team's going to get injuries. We definitely don't want to use that as a reason. We needed to be better than first 2 weeks in terms of as completion and also as discipline, so that's been his big focus. I thought we, as a whole, got that fixed up today, and I think the exciting thing is when we did that, we looked a really good team. We looked ruthless in defence and we looked exciting with the ball, which is exactly what we want to be known for as a team. But we also know that that second half we can't afford too many of them, so we'll be working hard in training still to put that 80-minute performance in.
But one player coming in, Mitch Clark, the new signing from this week. How did you feel he went for you this afternoon? Yeah, I thought he carried really well. Obviously as games allow, we'll get that offload going too. But most pleasing thing for me is how hard he worked in defence for the team. As I say, it's defence that get you where you want to be at the end of the season. So we put a lot of emphasis on that, and Mitch has bought straight into that. So yeah, really excited just to get him in the group and let him get settled in, find his feet, and then hopefully we'll see some good performances off him this year. So winning the 1895 Cup, but you do it all again next week against Halifax.
Yeah, listen, it's always fun, isn't it, when you get to play a team there. Halifax will be hurting after that. They've got 2 or 3 players to come back themselves. I think Crooksy in the centres, Woodburn Hall and Douglas in the middle. I think they'll all be back in the mix next week. So we'll be expecting another spicy one. But that's rugby league, isn't it? You've got to look forward to that sort of stuff. So we're looking forward to the times again next week, and we want to get his league campaign off the ground as well. So looking forward to it.